Baseball is a sport where anticipation can build to incredible heights, especially when it comes to international stars making the leap to Major League Baseball. And few players in recent memory arrived with as much buzz and expectation as Roki Sasaki, the flame-throwing right-hander from Japan, who joined the Los Angeles Dodgers this season. But now, that exciting journey has hit a speed bump, and it's a concerning one for the Dodgers and their fans. The Dodgers officially placed Roki Sasaki on the injured list on Tuesday. The diagnosis: right shoulder impingement. And immediately, that diagnosis raises an eyebrow, because it's an injury similar to one he dealt with back in Japan last year. Shoulder fatigue that limited his workload in Nippon professional baseball. Sasaki's move to the IL wasn't entirely out of the blue, especially if you've been watching his recent outings. He told the team that his arm was sore after his last start, which came last Friday against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interestingly, that start was the first time he had pitched on 5 days rest in the major leagues, a slightly quicker turnaround than he'd had previously. It was also a difficult outing, where he threw 4 innings and gave up 5 runs on 61 pitches, struggling with command and, noticeably to many observers, a dip in his fastball velocity. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts shed more light on the situation after Tuesday's game. He revealed that Sasaki has actually felt some discomfort for the last few weeks. Think about that. The young pitcher was apparently trying to battle through something for a while. Roberts said that given the state of the pitching staff, Sasaki wanted to continue to go and persevere and fight through everything until he felt that his performance was going to be compromised. That's when he let us know where he was at physically. The team wasted no time getting answers. On Monday's off day, Sasaki underwent scans, and those scans revealed the shoulder impingement. As of now, there is no timeline for his return. Roberts was clear about that, stating, "I don't think that any expectation is fair to him. The focus is on getting him healthy." Sasaki's rookie season started with immense hype. Known for hitting 100 miles per hour in Japan, in his very first appearance in MLB, in Seoul against the Cubs, he repeatedly hit 99 miles per hour in the first inning. But since then, his velocity has noticeably dipped, often sitting in the mid-90s, struggling to find that explosive zip that made him so famous. His overall numbers in 8 starts aren't terrible 1-1 record. 4.72 ERA, 24 strikeouts in 34 1/3 innings while holding opponents to a .225 average, but they perhaps haven't quite matched the sky-high expectations, or the performance of other top rookies around the league. Roberts hinted at the challenges the team has been working through with Sasaki. Even before the IL stint, he mentioned a lot of things that we're trying to suss out right now with Roki. He acknowledged that Sasaki hasn't been as productive as he would have liked because he was compromised, calling that kind of enlightening to all of us. It seems the discomfort may have been impacting his performance and potentially his mechanics, leading to the velocity drop. The plan forward is centered on recovery. Roberts said Sasaki won't pick up a baseball for a while. The hope is that with rest, getting strength back in the shoulder, and getting back to his normal delivery, he'll be just fine. Roberts also added that he doesn't anticipate Sasaki spending any time in the minor leagues once he's healthy, emphasizing the goal is to get him healthy, get him strong, make sure the delivery is sound and get him to pitch for us in the majors. For a young player adjusting to a new league, new routine, and the grind of an MLB season, an injury like this is obviously a setback. But there's also a perspective, as Roberts noted, that this could potentially be a welcome reset. Obviously, we didn't know what to expect this year, but to think he was going to go wire to wire given his track record and history of innings was probably unrealistic. Roberts said, acknowledging the carefully managed workloads Sasaki had in Japan, this could be that little bit of reprieve in the middle of the season that we can get him back to being healthy, get him strong and 100% and help us get through the World Series. This injury adds to the Dodgers' pitching woes. They've already had Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow on the injured list, though there is some good news with Clayton Kershaw scheduled to make his season debut Saturday after recovering from surgery. Still, losing a member of the rotation, especially a highly touted rookie they are investing in long-term, is a blow to their depth. Roki Sasaki's rookie season has had its ups and downs. From the electric debut velocity to the control issues in his emotional Dodger Stadium debut, to the recent struggles and now the ill stint, this shoulder impingement is a hurdle. The key now is rest, proper rehab, and getting him back to the form that made him one of the most exciting pitching prospects in the world. There's no timeline, there's uncertainty, but for the Dodgers and Sasaki, getting him truly healthy for the stretch run is now the absolute priority. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitching staff has taken another hit with the news that rookie right-hander Roki Sasaki has been placed on the injured list with right shoulder impingement. Sasaki, a highly anticipated addition to the Dodgers this season, reported arm soreness after his last start on Friday. According to manager Dave Roberts, Sasaki had been feeling some discomfort for a few weeks but continued to pitch, wanting to help the team until his performance began to noticeably suffer. Scans on Monday confirmed the shoulder issue. Roberts stated there is currently no timeline for the 23-year-old's return, emphasizing that setting expectations would be unfair. He did note that the injury is similar to a shoulder issue Sasaki experienced last year in Japan, which limited his innings, and expressed hope that this familiarity, along with rest and strengthening, will allow Sasaki to return effectively. The manager also acknowledged Sasaki's recent struggles, including a dip in fastball velocity. Sasaki holds a 1-1 record with a 4.72 ERA through 8 starts this season. Roberts suggested that Sasaki's performance may have been impacted because he was pitching while compromised, and that this stint on the injured list could serve as a necessary reset. He added that going, quote, wire to wire, unquote, for a rookie with Sasaki's injury history was likely unrealistic, and the hope is this reprieve gets him healthy for a potential postseason run. Sasaki's injury is the latest blow to a Dodgers rotation that is already without Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow, though they are set to welcome back Clayton Kershaw this Saturday. Right-hander J.P. Feyereisen has been recalled to take Sasaki's spot on the active roster. Expectations would be unfair. He did note that the injury is similar to a shoulder issue Sasaki experienced last year in Japan, which limited his innings, and expressed hope that this familiarity, along with rest and strengthening, will allow Sasaki to return effectively. The manager also acknowledged Sasaki's recent struggles, including a dip in fastball velocity. Sasaki holds a 1-1 record with a 4.72 ERA through 8 starts this season. Roberts suggested that Sasaki's performance may have been impacted because he was pitching while compromised, and that this stint on the injured list could serve as a necessary reset. He added that going, quote, wire to wire, unquote, for a rookie with Sasaki's injury history was likely unrealistic, and the hope is this reprieve gets him healthy for a potential postseason run. Sasaki's injury is the latest blow to a Dodgers rotation that is already without Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow, though they are set to welcome back Clayton Kershaw this Saturday. Right-hander J.P. Feyereisen has been recalled to take Sasaki's spot on the active roster.